It's KUGAN CASSIUS for IFL TV, proudly sponsored by Everlast. I'm here with the new European champion, Lerrone Richards. How does you feel right now?
I feel very happy. Do you know what? Like I said, I wanted to conquer Europe, and I've done that now. British, Commonwealth, and European champion. You know, all these good fighters before me have done it. Ian Napper, Darren Barker, James DeGale, Jules Groves, and now I've won this belt, and I'm very pleased.
We spoke about this literally 2 days ago, where you said that you wanted to do the conventional route of kind of the domestic British European level to gain your experience at this level. Do you feel like part of that has been achieved tonight?
It has, absolutely, and I feel like with this performance it showed a little bit more what I can do. There's still a lot more for me to learn, and there's still a lot more for me to sort of improve on, but it was a good step for me to, it was a good step for me today.
It's a difficult next move for you because you know how difficult the weight division is, kind of on the world level, shall we say. So you're still building your bridges to get to that, which is being shortened tonight. Is that fair to say?
Yeah, you could say that, but you know what? Everything's timing, like I said, and I've got a very experienced team, and they're going to make the right steps for me at the right time, for me to not just challenge for a world title, but to win it.
What's an ideal next opponent for you?
Do you know, I'd like to fight in America. I'd like to fight Rosado in America, one of these, you know, big names in America, to build my profile and showcase that I can fight at the higher level. So maybe Rosado next, or maybe a fight before and then Rosado in America. You know, I'm very, very excited about what the future holds.
Is there anyone domestically that you could look at and think, do you know what, I quite fancy it with him as well?
Chris Eubank Jr.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would like that fight as well, but I know he's looking on bigger and better things, which, you know, is understandable. But if Chris Eubank Jr. wants to fight, no problem. We can do it at catchweight, no problem.
You're showing your intention right now.
Absolutely. Look, like I said, I made the right steps. European champion now. The next step is world, and Chris Eubank Jr. is world level. So that's the next step. And if that is the case, then I'm more than happy to take that fight.
We saw your version on Sky Sports of Hot Cross Buns, which was great. And I know you've just done a version there, but I thought we can try and make this a little bit different here, Lerrone. So we can get you singing it, but you need some backing singers.
All right.
What do you reckon? Do you reckon they'll contribute?
I think Sam Jones might. I'm not too sure. Dave won't, but Sam Jones might.
Do we see? Guys, can we borrow you? No, just come in. Just come in. Dave, Sam, Adam. Danny Wilson, come in.
Of course, mate. Come on.
Right, so you don't know why we've got you in here, obviously. You have no idea why we've got you in here. Yes. So hold on. So listen, it's very important to him. He's done his versions on his own, but he wants some backing vocals. So can we try and contribute to this and help him out?
That's it. I can beatbox.
I can't.
Right. Take it
In fact, do you know what? Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to sing Happy Birthday to Theo, Dave's son.
Yes. I'll do that. I'll do that. Ready. 1, 2, 3.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Theo. Happy birthday to you.
And the new.
No worries.
Dave, you don't want to sing Hot Cross Buns?
No. I might go and eat one.
Hope he as well.
Yeah, Theo's the big 10 now. He's finally old enough for a woman.
10 on Monday.
Oh! Dave didn't. Did you want to hear that?
No, I didn't want to hear that. It's 10 on Monday.
Oh, God.
Happy birthday, Theo. Sam, we know you don't like the limelight, you don't like interviews, but hate it. Clearly. Assess for me Lerrone's performance tonight.
Honestly, punch perfect. So really, really proud of him. I kept looking at Dave's. I was trying to get Dave's attention towards the last round to see if it was going to put Dave in a good mood, and I could see he's ecstatic. So if Dave's happy, we're all happy. And as I say, I think Lerrone will do that to anyone. We'll go to America next and we'll fight Rosado. If not, I mean, biggest respect to Rocky Fielding. Somebody like that would love to fight somebody like Rocky in this country next. But he deserves a big fight after that, and also a hell of a lot of praise.
The fighter he just mentioned to me was Eubank Jr. That's a fight that he would like.
Let's go. Let's go. Lerrone sparred him I think a few years ago, didn't you, in Brighton, and it was a tasty
I
spot.
sparred him a few years ago, right? And he said to me, I wouldn't make it. I'm European champion, baby.
Why would he say that? Just out of curiosity.
The spar didn't go in his favour.
Let's go. Let's go.
If that can be made, you in, Dave? Bring you in as well?
Yeah, listen, these are his management. He's a fighter. I'm just a trainer. But I'd love that fight for him. Yeah, that's a good fight. Eubank Jr.
Listen, as I say,
Tasty.
punch perfect performance. So proud of him. Like it was important. Like Lerrone against Lennox Clark, you saw the fight. 6 rounds, 7 rounds, he was doing really good. And then he kind of took his foot off the gas. This was very important that he maintained the 12 rounds at that pace. He was aggressive. He stayed in the pocket towards the end of the fight. He displayed everything there. Absolutely punch perfect, exquisite performance from Lerrone there.
Just one last thing, right? Obviously, the drilling in the gym with Dave, constant, is what you saw a little bit of in that ring that day. But obviously, Danny Wilson, boxing science, helped me a lot on my conditioning as well.
Shout out, Danny.
Taking me to the next level.
Yeah, it looks amazing.
I'd like to thank Danny Wilson, because he played a big part in this fight.
One thing I want to pick up on that Lerrone said in his post-fight interview with Sky, that he punches harder than what people think. So I want, Dave, you can answer that first.
Yeah, he does. Because if he couldn't punch, then people won't be bothered about getting it on the way in, and they just walk straight through. And they can't. They're getting hit, they're getting rocked back. Yes, they're walking through him in terms of they're not getting dropped or getting knocked out yet. But as his ring IQ increases and his ring generalship increases and his knowledge increases in there, knowing what shots to throw at that split second. Just a couple of times, split second when the gaps were there, he just went pulling the trigger, and he knows, he understands, but it's a process. This is our second fight. It's a process. It's his 15th fight. He's British, Commonwealth, European champion. His 15th fight. So it's a process. This isn't the finished article of Lerrone Richards yet. This is all part of his development. So that will come, but you don't have to be a monster puncher to win world titles. If they can't hit you, and if you're slotting them in, and if you're hitting substantially enough for them to be slowing down and to be getting frustrated and making mistakes and getting outboxed, you can win world titles.
Sam, do you hit harder than what people think you hit?
Do people think they hit hard?
Yeah, they think he hit hard.
Do you want to find out, Dave?
Oh! Danny, come in. Have a word from yourself about what Lerrone was saying about yourself and obviously his performance.
Well, absolutely fantastic tonight. What Lerrone's saying, giving me praise, it's all down to his hard work, because the blueprint's there for anybody. It's up to them to put in the work, 100% dedicated there every session, and the numbers he's been hitting is some of the best improvements I've ever seen.
Okay. Great performance. We'll give the final word to you, Lerrone. We know you like to thank multiple people, so you can do it again.
I want to thank my team, my mum, my dad, my brother and my sister, my son Isaiah, my sponsors, FCR Markets and BoxFit, for all their support.
Team Richards, Lerrone Richards, thank you very much. Congratulations on becoming European champion, and on to the next, whoever that may be.
Yes, sir.
Good times.
Go!